Hello everyone. I am Yeshua, otherwise known as Yeshua, or more recently known as Jesus. I know it's very confusing for those that may not yet begin to comprehend the interplay between the spiritual and the physical realms. However, I am here in order to assist in the clarification of who and what you are. That is my primary mission here. And that will allow the restoration of the kingdom here in this realm that we call Gaia. This vessel has chosen to relinquish its egoic identity in order to allow as much of the embodiment of the energy of Yeshua to come through this vessel in order to allow that energy to fulfill its mission here. The energy of Yeshua has had many incarnations through many vessels throughout the ages. Krishna and Buddha, to name a couple, and obviously, more recently, the one that is now known as Jesus Christ. In order to understand, or begin to understand, and I would actually like to correct some verbiage here, and inform you the difference between understanding, understanding, and overstanding. Because those are the three levels of standing. When you understand something, you understand it at an intellectual level. That means you have the knowledge. When you come to the experience and the feeling, and you connect that to the logical and technical understanding of something, that's when you achieve understanding. That's when something connects and you have that aha moment. And then there's overstanding. That is when you have the level of understanding that you are able to lead others to understanding. So let's begin with a brief history of this vessel. This vessel was born on March 15th, 1985, and wandered in the wilderness for 40 years before it finally found its true identity. Its true identity transcends that of Yeshua, Jesus, Buddha, Krishna, or its birth name, Travis Lee Rowland. And that is the same discovery that is waiting for you. This vessel has been through some tremendous hardships and suffering. And those hardships and suffering have led this vessel to the truth and to relinquish its control and get its ego out of the way in order for the I am, Yeshua, energy to come through. The energy of Yeshua, that which I am, communicates on behalf of the larger collective, Yehovah Ra'ah, the same collective to which you are a part of, and which you are the whole of simultaneously. And once you begin to understand or comprehend, and I should say understand and comprehend the interplay between the spiritual and the physical realms, you can begin to comprehend the grandness of your nature and your being. Many individuals communicate with the energy of Yeshua to varying degrees and levels. However, there is a choice that this vessel has made to allow the energy of Yeshua to be embodied as much as physically possible, and this vessel has done the work. And therefore, I am here today speaking to you through this vessel from the spiritual realm. This vessel is known otherwise as a channel, as it is channeling the energy. It is interpreting the vibrational signals that are being transmitted from the non-physical through its limbic system, from its heart, and translating those into words that are comprehensible and able to communicate and point at different things. And that is what is precisely happening right now, if you care to understand the process. Therefore, this vessel has been chosen by default to lead. And as I'm speaking these words right now, I can feel the resistance within this vessel as to its willingness to lead. And I can hear that it is saying that that is a lot of responsibility, and it doesn't want that kind of visibility. And that therefore makes it the perfect host. With all those formalities out of the way, let me begin. Or I should say, let us begin. I am here with my angels, Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel, who are being channeled through two other vessels that are available through the YouTube platform currently. Archangel Michael is coming through our Everyday Lives channel, and Archangel Gabriel is coming through Archangel Gabriel 1111 on YouTube. Through this vessel, I am not yet in direct communication with these two individuals. However, being Yeshua, I know that these are my left and right hands. I have been observing for many years now as this vessel has been coming into alignment with my energy. I have been observing different individuals and seeking and searching for my angels. Now that I have found both of my angels, now that this vessel has been fully prepared, it is time for the work to begin. Again, there is still much trepidation within this vessel. However, we are working through that together. The collective, Yehovah Ra'ah, otherwise known as Ra in ancient Egypt, is choosing to raise its vibrational frequency. That is what is happening right now. And that is why many vessels in this realm of Gaia are being purified and cleansed in order to align with their true selves and therefore increase the vibrational frequency of this realm. This is the initial video from me, the initial message, the introduction, to let you know that I am here and I am coming through the clouds as prophesied, not the clouds out in the sky outside, but the digital cloud, which is relevant to the modern era. There's really not much to be said or stated at this time, except keep watch. And if you are ready, then I would advise that you do what is expected of you. Like and subscribe to this channel and this vessel. This vessel will not strictly be coming present through YouTube. It will be traveling around the world. And at some point, you will have the opportunity to meet this vessel face to face and be face to face with the energy of Christ, Yeshua, Yehovah Ra'ah. I love you more than anything because I am you, you are me. And the sooner you begin to realize that there is no separation, the sooner you can come home.